Hey guys, my name is Chaotic, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be discussing the Heist DLC and my opinion on why I think the update is overrated. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So finally, after an incredibly long wait, Rockstar has finally announced the official release date of the Heist DLC update, which is the 10th of March 2015, which is just over a week away. But when GTA 5 was being developed, there were talks and suggestions of a heist feature being inside GTA Online. So technically the feature should have been available from day one, but of course when the game was released, the feature was not available. But around the game's release, there were talks coming directly from Rockstar suggesting a possible DLC update for a heist feature in GTA Online. But based upon the fact the feature should have been available from day one when the game was first released, the feature is a total of 516 days late as of when this video is being made on the 28th of February 2015. I'm not too sure about you guys, but 516 days is an incredible amount of time. That's almost a year and a half we've had to wait just for one DLC to be released into GTA 5. Now this moves me on to my next point of what the DLC will actually include. The Heist DLC will include a total of 5 new missions. Yes, that's right, just 5 missions. So after waiting almost a year and a half, we get just 5 missions. But on the bright side, these aren't ordinary missions that only last 2 or 3 minutes like some of the missions already available in GTA 5. The heist missions will last anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes, and maybe even longer in some cases, depending on how long it takes you to achieve the objective. So there should be at least an hour of gameplay, if not more, when playing these heist missions. So anyway, let's move on to the most important factor behind the Heist DLC, and that is the amount of money which you can make for completing these 5 missions. Now there is a total of $1.5 million that can be made from completing all 5 missions. Now $1.5 million sounds like a lot of money, but wait. Unfortunately, you don't get to keep the $1.5 million. You have to split this money between the 4 players that participate in these heist missions. So $1.5 million divided by 4 players means each player receives $375,000 each. Now yes, $375,000 sounds like a lot of money, but there are in fact missions already available in GTA 5 which you can grind and make this money in less time. It may also be worth mentioning there are other costs involved which you also have to pay, which will result you in keeping less money than you expect. For example, there is a character known as Jeff who sets up each heist mission for you and is basically involved in the entire operation. Jeff will take a huge cut of the overall money, anywhere between 20 and 30% is expected. There are also other characters involved including Lester and Ron who will also want a cut of the money. And not forget all the other costs as well, including the purchase of vehicles, clothing, weapons and all that sort of stuff. But most importantly, the money itself is not split fairly, but instead it's split unfairly between the 4 players, and it's split depending on which position you're in the heist missions. So for example, the team leader will receive the most amount of money each mission, and the person that does the least amount of work will receive the least amount of money. Now some people may argue saying this is not a bad thing, but at the end of the day, you all spend the same amount of time playing these missions and contributing in your own way. Now let's move on to my next concern, this one being the requirement of 4 players for each heist mission. So basically to start up the first heist mission, you have to have 4 players, and you have to keep the same 3 friends of yours to keep on playing with you for the entire operation. So basically if you've completed 2 of the missions and one of your friends has to leave and go somewhere, you can't find somebody else to take his place because without your friend you cannot continue. So you either wait until your friend returns to continue the operation, or you find somebody else and you start again. There's also the issue you may not have 3 other friends which you can do these heist missions with at any given time. But finally, in my opinion, the main concern with the Heist DLC is that it's been massively overhyped. With all the different leaks of information, the speculation and the theories, I can't help but think there will be huge disappointment when the DLC is released. But the real question is, what will happen to Grand Theft Auto 5 once the Heist DLC is released and everyone's played the heist missions once or twice? In my opinion, it will become quite boring very quickly, it'll be very repetitive and all that sort of stuff. In my opinion, Grand Theft Auto 5 is still a very popular game due to the fact that people are still waiting for the Heist DLC to be released. But of course, once it's released, what is left for Grand Theft Auto 5 in terms of players actually wanting to play the game, once everyone's played the heist missions and they no longer want to play them? So unless Rockstar brings out some brand new exciting content, GTA 5 is done. With that being said, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video and sort of understand what I've said in this video, that I think the Heist DLC is overrated. I want to know your thoughts and feelings about this, so be sure to leave a comment on this video giving me your opinions. I would also appreciate it greatly if you could take a few seconds out of your day to click the like button, as it would help me out a lot and it's also greatly appreciated. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel already, I would recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.